is data analytics from my bedroom. Real stories, real lessons, no unnecessary noise. Let me say this clearly. You do not need a data analytics job to practice data analytics. Waiting for a job before you practice is one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. I hear this all the time. I am done with my course, but I don't have a job yet. So, I don't know how to practice. I'm just applying and waiting. And that waiting can quietly kill your confidence. In this episode, I'm breaking down how to practice data analytics properly when you don't have a job yet, what to work on daily, and how to build real experience before anyone's hire you. If you have been guessing, this episode will save you months. If this is your first time listening, welcome. My name is Mark. I'm a data analyst and a trainer, and I created this podcast to talk honestly about what it really takes to grow in data analytics. Not theory, not perfect success stories, but the real journey, the mistakes, the lessons, and the clarity that comes with experience. On this podcast, we talk about learning data analytics, careers, earning with data, AI in analytics, and how to move forward without unnecessary confusion. And today's episode is one of the most practical conversations you will hear if you are still trying to break in. First, we need to fix the mindset. Practice is not something you do after you get hired. Practice is what gets you hired. Think about it this way. Nobody hires a footballer because they promise to start training later. They hire players who are already training, even without a contract. Data analytics works the same way. Your job right now is not to look employed. Your job is to think like an analyst. Let's talk about what not to do. Many people practice by watching random tutorials endlessly, repeating the same basic exercises, copying dashboards without understanding them, collecting certificates instead of skills. It feels busy, but it is not effective. If your practice does not involve decision making, thinking, and explaining insight, you are not really practicing analytics. You are just using tools. Now, here's what actually works. Number one, practice with real questions, not just data. Do not open the Excel or Power BI and ask, what can I build? Instead, ask, why are sales dropping? Which customers are most valuable? What products are underperforming? What decision could this data support? Analytics starts with questions, not charts. Number two, use simple data sets and go deep. You do not need massive data set. A small data set analyzed properly actually beats a big data set analyzed poorly. Practice by cleaning messy data, explaining trends, identifying patterns, writing insights in plain English. If you can explain your findings clearly, you are practicing the right skill. Number three, act like you already have the job. Give yourself fake briefs. Imagine someone says, we need to understand last quarter's performance. Then practice. Understanding the business context. Choosing the right metrics. Building only what is necessary. Explaining your conclusions. This is exactly what analysts do at work. Let me say this with love. If your dashboard has 15 charts and you cannot explain what decision it supports, you are practicing decoration, not analytics. Looking busy is not the same as being useful. There is a simple way to structure your practice. Ask a question. Analyze the data. Explain the insight. That's it. 30 to 60 minutes a day, done consistently, will move you forward faster than random tutorials for 6 months. Write your insight. Say them out loud. Pretend you are explaining to a manager who only has 5 minutes. I need to also say that AI can help you practice faster. But remember this, AI is not your brain. it is your assistant. Use AI to generate practice questions. Check your logic. Suggest improvement. But do not let AI think for you. If you don't understand your own analysis, you are not practicing analytics. On a final note, stop waiting for permission to practice. If you can ask good questions, analyze data thoughtfully, and explain insights clearly, you're already doing the work of a data analyst. Job comes after confidence. Confidence comes from practice. In the next episode, I'll be joined by a guest who will share their real experience navigating the data analytics journey, the struggles, the lessons, and what they wish they knew earlier. You don't want to miss that one. This has been Data Analytics from my bedroom. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I will see you in the next episode. My name is Mark Olafare, your favorite data analyst.